Theme song. Stardate 360, Captain Annie and Tobias are having a talk near one of the windows on the SCS Fourchette. That's right, one of the windows. I'm trying not to be too excited about a minor cosmetic thing like windows, but I've been begging for these for the entire lifespan, I think, of Space Haven. Maybe even, I don't know if during the Kickstarter or whatever, but I have been begging for these forever. And I'm not saying it was me that got them done faster. I'm not going to say that. I mean, I'm also not, going to not say it as well. Like, that's the other thing to be clear about is I'm also kind of, you know what I mean? Saying it. But here we are, nonetheless. Now, I'm going to be a little, weird about my placement, just kind of placing them willy-nilly because I'm just a little too excited to think straight right now about my placement of these windows. Already, basically, it feels like a brand new game. Let's be honest. Can you even place them right up against things like that? That's interesting. Okay, so let's let's think about this here. Where do we want to place this that's somewhat symmetrical? That one's not, so this one must be. 1 and 1. Yeah, so that's symmetrical right there. Perfect. So we're going to put a window there, obviously. We'll put a big window here, I think. Might as well. Oh, it's weird how the alignment is kind of off a little bit. I think we have to just kind of guess at some spots where it would be best. We're going to put one there, obviously. Maybe we should put some right here. Yeah, some little hull, these little guys along the edge here. Oh no, there's a power cell in the way. Okay, well. Okay, let's not put it there. Let's be a little somewhat symmetrical. Let's at least try. Do you know what I mean? Let's just try. Let's put some windows down here, though, on these fins. Now, here's the thing, folks. I think I've said it before on the live streams. Welcome back to Solid Content, blah, blah, blah. Love you all for watching. Big fans of all of you. And I have been just swamped with work lately. I'm stepping aside from work right now to sneak in a little bit of time in Space Haven, because as you noticed, there's been a couple of changes with Alpha 12, so I really want to check out Alpha 12. I want to basically put in windows everywhere I can, and then maybe get into some action. So yes, this will be a little more cosmetic of a video today, but I think it's worth it. Right off the bat, I'm noticing you can't place them. So do they replace walls? I can't place them in an existing wall, I guess. I need to find an experimental wall that's just wall and nothing else. And I'm not seeing very many. This one would be one. This is a perfect example. So it looks like I need to replace the walls. Windows, the oldest and most reliable technology for seeing through walls. Meant for walls inside your space. If you want to build windows in your spaceship hull, use the hull. I can't. How do I scroll down that tooltip? I don't know how to scroll. Use the hull wall windows instead. Okay. So it's not telling me very much, but there's a lot to go over in Alpha 12, which is all a lot cosmetic. So, for example, we've got all these wall windows, which don't worry, we're going to place them all. We're going to get this ship full of windows. Do not worry. The other thing to do here is we go to edit floor. So roof, floors, walls. So let's talk roof. You hit the tab button, boom, it brings up your roof. This is an auto-generated design, and already, I mean, it looks awesome. I think it's auto-generated. I don't know if it's based on anything in terms of what we've built and where, but oh my goodness, that looks cool. So obviously I think we should do some design work. Maybe on this one, we could do some design work. Looks like we have basically all the colors in the rainbow. So I'm wondering if we could do okay, clear all. Oh, all right, well that'll happen. That does that. So randomize. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's sweet. That last one, this one kind of has a homeworld vibe. It all kind of feels kind of homeworldy, especially with this choice of color. So what's this pattern change here? Oh, I see. You can just kind of you can shift the pattern over a little bit. Oh, look at this. You can move the pattern over. Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay. Very cool. Clear all. Let's draw. And it looks like we draw. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Okay, so what if we did something let's go for a dark, is there a dark green? There's not a dark green. Okay, we can just go with a light green and see what that looks like. Okay, we're gonna go with the light green here, and something like join them together a little bit in sort of a thing like this, with a little bit of a movement down here, there, okay. Then we'll do some of that up, wrap it around here, and hang on, wrap it up here. Oh my goodness. This is like, okay, here's the problem. If I'm not careful, my folks are going to starve to death because I'm going to be busy. I was like, I'm painting the ship. I'm sorry, I spent too much time painting the ship. This is my first go at it, so obviously leave comments roasting me for my weird painting style. We're just going to Bob Ross it in here. We'll just put some sneaky camouflage lines in here. And so, yeah, you guessed it. I'm going to do some camo. This is their warship, so we want it to be kind of camouflaged. This one could have some like yellow stripes on it and look sort of industrial as our grow ship. Although maybe it should have the most camouflage because we don't want people to notice it in space. Now, yes, is the camouflage I'm applying more of like a temperate forest camouflage? Fine. Yes, you're correct. That is what it is. But like, I don't... Oh, hey, Denkarian. Oh, thanks for joining us, Denkarian. I don't remember wanting to win you over, but welcome aboard anyway. We're going to deal with Denkarian first. But right now, we got to do a little bit of painting. So what's this color do? What's this thing here? How do I switch to that color? Hull painter. Draw. Nope. That's not what I thought was happening. Okay, draw. So I don't know how to switch to that color. Secondary color. I understand secondary color, but how do I place the secondary color? Use the tool to draw a pattern by freehand using your ship, on your ship or station. Oh, look at this tooltip. On your ship or station. You know what that means? I think. What that means is they are getting ready to give us space stations. I don't know, what update that's going to be, like Alpha 75 or something. Who knows? It's a long ways away, I think, because it's a lot of work. But you can bet that they are working on it. Because look at what they give us. Look at what the Space Haven gods give us. They give us camouflage. They give us paint. They've also given us, I don't know if you've read the changelogs, as I have in great detail, but they have also altered, buffed and debuffed some of the things. So, for example, they have would you call it a debuff? How much oxygen, or how much CO2 the crew emit, and they have buffed, or debuffed. I can't remember which direction you go when you're trying to explain yourself, but they have made it harder for the plants to get the right CO2. So you actually, basically they're just trying to make it so that the CO2 producer is valuable, is something that you need to build and need to operate. So I don't like that triangle shape. Can I right click that? No, let's do this. Okay, this is, it's okay. It's not, listen, I'm not a painter, okay? Well, I'll become a painter in the next, few episodes, but for right now, we're just kind of like sneaking a peek at what Alpha 12 has for us. Another question for you in the comments, folks, stalwart Space Haven watchers, fans of Captain Annie. I was kind of thinking about how this ship, one of my favorite things is getting to know the crew, is experimenting with the crew and, learning what makes them tick. Having your shifty Hals and your Captain Annies doing stuff and your Bridgies, creepy Bridgie. It's okay. I need like some different colors for my plan, I think. I don't think my plan works with the colors that I'm selecting. And again, Axel, if you're listening, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I am over the moon right now with what we've got going on. This I thought I was doing camouflage. This doesn't look like camouflage at all. It looks like you know what? Captain Annie has a kid back on a station somewhere that she left. And every so often she calls the kid when she's feeling extra guilty. She checks in on the kid like, how many birthdays has it been or whatever. And then the kid is like, look what I drew. And then Captain Annie's like, wow, that's, yeah, that's cool. You know what Mommy's going to do? Mommy is going to put it on her ship. And then this time the kid was like, prove it. And she was like, you bet, bud. And then the kid was like, no, actually, show me a picture of the paint. And you're like, just like that, though? Do I have to paint it exactly like that? And the kid was like, yeah, I need to see that. Otherwise, you can't call me anymore to assuage your guilt over abandoning me on this trading base. And he's like, I call it camo. And Captain Annie was like, yeah, sure. That's what it's called. Okay. All right. Well, get your roasting fingers ready to roast that paint job. I think we're gonna be better served by doing things like this, like stripes and like what do you call it? Like symmetrical shapes that mirror each other. This is this. I tried to do camo. Okay, I'm sorry. Roast me if you will, but I think stripes are gonna be where it's at. You want to put some stripes on a ship or something like that. That's probably what you want to do. Okay, in the walls section, okay, well, moving on. So that's the floor. Let's look at roof. That was roof. Let's look at floors. In the floor section, things have changed, okay? So let's do as a test room here, Captain Annie's bedroom, all right? Let's take a look at what we got here. So now we have different types of tiles that I'm wondering if this white tile might actually be gone. I'm not sure. I think is it this? See how it's like a little bit off? I think it's a slightly whiter tile. Let's see if it compares here, if it's the same tile. Yeah, it's not the same tile. It's a slightly different tile. So I can't actually find that tile anymore. Oh, that's kind of funky. Looks like a sort of like a pool pool deck. I like that one. That's a good tile. That's going to be good for like rec rooms or even a storage facility, actually. That kind of looks good in there. What would it look like as our shuttle bay? Like the kind of rusty metal planks around a shuttle bay? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with how cool that is? Let's try that. Yeah, I mean, I like that. I think that's awesome. Okay, so then we have in here, I wish it would tell me what it is, but you kind of have to just place it to see. So that's sort of like a studded steel or something. Then we have some more like a thicker tile in here. I think they did away with the white tile, to be honest with you. That's sort of a padded look for like maybe an insane asylum. You could put that in your prison. It looks absorbent. So it might absorb various poops. See, now that's looking good. I think there's like a carpet in here. Let's see what this one is. These are looking different levels of cozy. I'm just going to go R here, and I'm going to check the cozy meter. Comfort 19. I mean, it's not like right home about it, comfort. Let's see, does that change it at all? Comfort 11, 19. No, it doesn't really change it. So I don't think the carpet or the flooring changes it very much. Let's give Captain Annie a nice... Oh, that's awesome. A nice... Okay, I think I'm going to use this carpet tool quite a lot, I imagine. It looks somewhat similar to that one, but like a bit more stitched together of a look. Let's see, actually, if it's different. Yeah, it's a bit different. It's a different texture. Let's give them like a green... This one here. There we go. Yeah, like a green carpet in there. Oh, that's awesome. And we got the windows coming in and everything, too. There's another window, and you can kind of see people passing by. I mean, it's not a lot of high action. I will say that. But it is one of my favorite updates. It has just happened. Let's take a look at what this floor looks like in the prisoner area. So that's kind of funky. I kind of like that. It's sort of like, would you call that a herringbone? Now, I was looking at these ones earlier, and this is sort of like an off-centered tile thing, which looks pretty cool as well. I quite like that one. Actually, maybe let's leave that for the prison, but give it a sort of a rustier vibe to it. I like that. I like that. Now, this ship here is going to need a lot of design work, of course. Maybe like a green. What does that look like in here? So it's like, you know, I don't... that's tricky. I don't hate it, but I'm not 100% sure what it's saying to me. Whatever that means. They look like the tiles look almost a bit fuzzy. Do you know what I mean? Let's see what else we got here. Green tile work. Oh, see, now that looks good because it's kind of like a studded, sort of like an indoor, like a growing area, kind of a stud thing going on. So that you'd imagine that there's good grip and that there's the ability to absorb liquids and stuff. You'll also see that I needed to install and get a CO2 producer running. I've also turned off all the vents going into this area so that the main thing happening in here is CO2 production. And it's idling now, so it doesn't look like they've changed it too drastically. It looks like you need to be in the mid to high 20s for your concentration of CO2 before you're getting those errors. When I started up the game, I was getting errors galore, and I thought, okay, well, I'm looking at Windows. My people are going to be just starving to death, so I need to get that right. Let's take a look at our grow options here. So requires CO2. It's not telling me how much CO2 it needs, but there's definitely an increased sensitivity. That being said, and again, hit me up in the comments with what you think. I don't know, and yes, I'm going to put a window here. I don't know if we need to worry too much about our placement of like spacesuit doors and stuff. I think we're okay at this rate. with just like closing the doors. Maybe you don't even need to close the vents. I'm not sure yet. We're discovering that. So let's put some windows in here, which again, this is the content that you've come to this channel for. Not taking out space stations and all that. No. You've come here to see this content. The placement of hallway windows. Okay, we got to move this thermo rig. Let's move. Why can't I move you? Oh, no. Oh, heavens, no. No. There we go. Okay. A little bit of chaos. I sorted it out. Let's put that here. There we go. Move that. Speed up time a little bit here. There we are. Okay, get that. Thank you. Thank you, Owen, the captain of the ship. Okay, let's dismantle these walls here while we're waiting. Oh, and this, okay, I can't remember. I gotta look up what track this is. This is my favorite song. And here it is, heralding my, heralding the arrival of the windows in Space Haven. So I'm interested in seeing how the style of this wall will copy over, or is this kind of all we are allowed to do with the wall? Let's see. Let's slow down our thing and go back to walls, which seem to be not much different. There's the standard types of walls. No complaints. Oh, that's great. Yes. Of course they have different styles of windows. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love it. Okay. I'm over the moon here. I'm over the moon. So we're going to put a window here, of course, because what were you thinking I was going to do? Not put a window there? Let's not put a window maybe over this section of the ship. And we do have a vent and a light there, so I think the window will just have to be here, which is a little junky looking with the gas scrubber right in the middle there. I don't know if we need that gas scrubber right there. We could dismantle it maybe or move it. Is there anywhere we can move it to? Just shove it in this room. I mean, it is the bathroom. Let's just put it in the bathroom. Let's get that in the bathroom and clear up this area a little bit. We could even move this storage, which is full of feet. No medicine. Nope. No, just full of feet. Just in boxes. Boxes of feet. Welcome to the Starlighter. All right. Let's take a look here. Okay, wait, where was it? Oh, objects. Right. I've already gotten turned around. So yeah, again, this design is going to be a little wonky because we are. Oh, I just love being able to look into the sick bay. That's awesome. So what I was saying was, yeah, we are doing some building. It is a very quick episode because, or not even a quick episode, but just not a lot of action maybe. I don't know, because I got to get back to work. But I'm telling you, man, it's just well worth it. The thing I was going to ask you about to feed back on for me is what do you want to see in the next? Because I feel like these ships they were designed. I mean, if you can think back this far, they were designed before we had double doors. It was designed in the days before, the wall, the various items. Even there's some new items since we started this stream, this series. This was back in Alpha 10. We're now on Alpha 12. So I think it's time that we get a new one started up, a new story started up now. And I'd love to hear from you what you'd like to see in this next round. Would you like to see because obviously, look at us. We're not even being symmetrical right now. We're just slapping windows all over the place. Why? Because I'm addicted to them? Yes. But would you like to see in the next playthrough do we keep it on a fairly, medium style of hardness with like at least a little bit of water, I would almost go so far as to say an abundance of water? And do we play like a massive city ship? Should I build a giant Borg cube, which is something I know you can do now. You've got, where is it? New ship. Where is it? Yeah, look at that sucker. Look at the size of that sucker. It's the size of 2 of these ships back to back, or a flat version of the same. Okay, so do you want to see something like that? Like a ship that large, like a giant city, like a colony ship with districts and avenues and streets? Where most of the folks are faceless workers. I'm sure we'll get to know a few characters, and we'll keep apprised of their adventures throughout. But that's it's going to be harder. Or would you like to do a restricted ship size run where all of our firefights are fraught because we just don't know who we're going to lose that episode. So rather than, in other words, I'm saying, rather than have like a shooty team, or I mean 4 of them, we only have like one group, one away team that we can send out. And we have to be really careful every time we send them out for fear that we could lose one of our prized characters. I'm going to be honest with you, based on the way I'm describing it, you can probably tell that I'm pretty interested in that one. It was this one. Yeah, I like that. That's awesome. I kind of want to do that run where it's like basically Firefly. You know what I mean? The show where we get to know the characters. Oh, what's going on with Marie? She's out of O2. There's a shuttle docking. She should be okay. Looting this pirate base has been quite a lot of work. We're almost, I mean, we look again, we're not even that far through it. Let's get that food over to the fourchette. So yeah, like I said, I'm obviously kind of more leaning towards that one because you really get to know the characters, and I feel like it would be challenging to have very few people. And then, of course, we'll play it on harsh, so there's not going to be a lot of resources as well. So it's going to be a lot of, like the Firefly episode, it's going to be a lot of out of gas. You know what I mean? It's going to be a lot of episodes where we're like, oh, no. So that's my question. Do you want to see that? Is that something you'd be interested in? What's your whistle? You know what I mean? Let's move this light, because that gives us 2 and a 2 right there. Let's dismantle this wall and this wall. Dismantle this wall. Yeah, that's nice and symmetrical. I love it. So let's move this light over to here. There we go. And then dismantle that wall. Get some more windows in here. Oh, I love these windows. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think we're going to do in our next one. But mostly, I'm just here to hang out. I'm here to enjoy Space Haven for the rest of my life. I can't wait to look back like maybe 6 years from now. I'm going to do a 6-year anniversary stream of this game or something. Hopefully the live streams are on their way back. I'm trying to carve out a little time in the next month so that I can get back into the live streaming. And I think mid this month hey, we should even live stream this. Maybe we could live stream the start of the new Space Haven run, whatever it's going to be, based on your comments below. And it's not because I need you guys to make the decisions for me. It's just that I value your feedback. Okay, let's get this in here. There we go. Oh, look at that command center with the windows. Okay, Windows have basically made this a brand new game, but just think of the design implications, right? Of making a nice small intimate ship, or making, shop windows, like whole alleyways of convoluted hallways and Jeffries tubes while the crew passes through the giant colony ship that we're slowly building them. And maybe it is a Borg cube. Maybe it's just one giant cube with just a row of engines along the bottom. I don't know. Design-wise, it's less exciting, but maybe internal design becomes more exciting. And let's finish getting all of the booty off of this ship here. It seems to be continuing to print water, which is good. There must be the occasional thing we've been taking apart. So let's get that over there onto the Starlighter. Let's check and make sure our resources are good. Let's check our whole fleet. Yeah, not a lot of water left. A decent amount of energy rods and fuel, so I'm not too worried there. The food across the entire fleet has fallen on hard times. Probably because of the changes. Will we have to resort to eating these feet? I do not know. At any rate, we're going to have to keep going. Once we've finished getting all the booty out of the pirate vessel, we're going to go searching for some more adventure. And then we're going to get started with, you guessed it, taking a look at what is up with these logistic bots. Well, it looks like the logistics robot station and the salvage robot station are two, obviously, things that we need to research. So we're working on it now, but it's going to take a while. I don't know if we're going to be able to unlock those this episode. I wish I could just jump forward in time, but time is the thing I do not have. Wish I could just dive into one of those hypersleep chambers, but similar to the fourchette, I don't have one. So I'm going to clear out this enslavement facility here. We just don't need it, okay? We're too modern of a crew. We don't need it. And I've gone through my priorities and made sure that I have a couple of researchers, quite a few researchers, in fact. Let's even just get Gabby on max research. Oh, no, like maybe not full max. Well, anybody who's a 3 is maxed out on research, so hopefully we're going to see some improvement in our research times. And now this person here has got a window. Okay, so let's get a research facility there and double up on our research. As well as, give them something nice to look at while they're researching. Come on, look at this place. I could also triple up on the research, but it doesn't seem to be that high of a priority right now. So I think we need to get on top of our logistics, and that's going to free up a bit more time for research. with our windows in play and our research things, I mean, sometimes being staffed by 2 people. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe, in fact, we could get rid of these 2 beds or something and squeeze another research bed in there. Although I want to be careful. I don't know. We might end up, finding some more nastiness along the way. So in the meantime, let's prepare to jump and pull everybody off of the base. The only thing left here is some infra scrap, which is good, of course, to keep up on your infra blocks. But worst case scenario, I can just buy more of these, and we have way too many infra blocks as it is. So Captain Annie orders the crew of the solid content ship fleet. Both of the ships are ordered to war. I think we should get another window here, don't you? A body is dumped out the side of the ship. I just don't remember who it was, but whoever it was, they passed away near my new window, so had to get rid of them. But everybody's on board, and so we take to the stars. I think we should finish up this area here. Obviously, I want to kind of find a conclusion for this run. It's been going very well. Things are getting a little dicier these days, but, not so bad that I'm overly worried. Doesn't look like there's much here. We could go look at that derelict vessel, but we might as well land here and grab this energium and be careful about the nebula. I don't think we have to worry too much. It will cause problems with our shields, but we're going to get in and out in a jiff. Our shields are down and a solar flare is incoming. I assume any minute now it'll come. But I really want this. There was 10 energium here, so I want to get them, but I'm concerned that our newly painted ship, because I don't know what's in this paint. Is it the same stuff that they put on the outside of the Hindenburg? Is it basically rocket fuel? If the solar flare hits, is this going to destroy the whole ship? I don't know. Either that or my horrible leadership will destroy the ship, but we'll find out. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just get this energium out of here before the solar flare hits. Nope, I'm wrong. The solar flare has hit. We have no shields up. There are going to be multiple fires, probably all over the ship. It looks like... Wait, didn't this area have no oxygen? Okay, so that's going to be fine there. This area is going to need some work. And, the only reason I did this was to show you how interesting the new power icons are. Isn't that interesting, huh? Wasn't that a great thing to show you? Okay, let's probably close this vent here and probably this vent here. We'll let that smoke kind of trail down this way, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's a gas scrubber along here somewhere. No, I'm quite mistaken. That's all right. We're gonna put one here, right near the fire that's being slowly put out. Resource facility, life support, gas scrubber right there. Ah, a perfect fit, like a glove. So that'll go there. I feel like we've gotten those fires dealt with. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's pause the game here and take a look at our vent situation. Let's turn those vents off there, and all these vents are there. Who died? I think that was a plant died. So there was a fire in the grow station, I think, because the vents are already closed. So I'm not sure what happened there. All our food is unfortunately going to die, I think, at least in this area. The smoke was allowed to carry over into this room, but it seems like it's been mostly put out. We just need to make sure... Okay, there's a gas scrubber here, but there's no power getting to it. So let's get this thing repaired immediately. It's almost like it's not worth it, to be honest with you. It's not worth dropping out to get 10 energium to have this happen. But since we're here, and since we're repairing the ship before we can take off again, let's trade with the Merchant Federation. Oh, hello, Dauntless. Yeah, I know you can, look in the windows here. And see all the smoke billowing about in our ship, but I promise I'm working on it. Do we have anybody doing operations? I think we do. Wait, they called me. Why do they want, why do they not have anybody working their operations? Okay. We're looking for our faction member who sent out a distress... Do you know what happened? Yes, we have refugees on board. Oh, this is great. We're willing to offer you a reward, eh? 2 hyperfuel, 1 energy cell, 1,500 credits. Well, our refugees, I believe, are on the Starlighter, so we might as well receive that to the Starlighter. It didn't even ask us to... Oh, that's great. Well, let's do some trading, folks. I'm seeing some flickers here. It looks like Wednesday's taking a bit of damage, and Frank is really just not enjoying his life. On the Starlighter, we're doing okay. It looks like there's slightly different icons. I mean, they've updated everything. Look at those... Whoa, look at the windows on this ship. That thing's beautiful. Okay. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted because the fires concerned me, but also need to make sure we're staying up on our water supply and all that. So we're going to trade for all of this, and then we're going to get out of here. In other news, Valis has joined our crew. While the other crew is desperately trying to save the ship, we still have a few people joining us. Valis, I believe, from the last episode, was somebody that we really liked. Good construction and botany skills. We should probably move Valis over to the embattled and be smirched. Or be smirched? What am I trying to say? The be destroyed Starlighter. We gotta get over there is what I'm saying. So let's get Valis over there. Another really cool thing I've noticed in managing our ships here and all of the work going on is the electricity. You're now seeing some more advanced power generation and CO2 and O2 levels. So, like for instance, I can see that the O2 is actually doing really, really bad on board the Starlighter. Down to 47%, whereas over here on the Fourchette, I've got 82%, which I think is sort of an average because this area here has 0. So definitely something to look over here, but I definitely also enjoy being able to see sort of the smoke situation and the CO2 situation and, you know, all of this kind of stuff that we have available. Oh, close and open all vents. Oh, that's also great to have. Actually, we'll open those. So that's a really awesome new tool. I believe that's different. I definitely think that's a different tool than or an improvement, I guess, to the tool. In the meantime, this tool continues to try to manage his ships, and the logistics robot station is coming along swimmingly. Continue researching, Dorian. Continue, you nerd. After all that trading is done, our ships take to the stars once more, and I think it might behoove us, because we are running, as you can see, 28 and 43 water. For my liking, we're running pretty low on water. So, yeah, there's no water here. There's a derelict vessel up there. Chances are high we're not going to see much of what we like in here. I think it's time to move on. It's time to move on and find either another pirate bounty we can take, or to see what else is out there. So I do believe we have not explored this small system, so why don't we head into there with our brand new ships, especially... Oh, I see. Okay, or 2 pirates over there. Well, don't worry, we'll come back for them. I think the most important thing to do right now is to explore, you know? We're not necessarily a warring ship, as much as you'd like me to be. I don't think we're going to find any water in this claimable vessel. There is a derelict here, and some chemicals, carbon, stuff that we don't really need. And I'm kind of in a, not necessarily a panic, but I'm definitely in a place here where I'd like to keep an eye on my resources. How many jumps do I have left? 20, 14. Okay, here's the situation, folks. Strategically thinking, I feel like if I can take these pirate ships out, I'm going to have more chance of water by doing that. So let's go see if they're still there. So there's one about to drop in here. So why don't we drop down and prepare for our pirate bounty to arrive. Okay, that looks quite silly. This ship. I thought it was gonna look like cool camo, but it's kind of just looks like a birthday clown. Oh boy. Okay, let's stop these shuttles here. These are gonna be needed very soon. This shuttle can stick around to do some chores if it needs to. I've built a gas scrubber in this area, so that's getting cleared out. A little gassy area that I let, stay gassy. In the meantime, our shields are coming back up, which is good. We may need them for a little bit. Let's send over teams 2. Let's see, where's 2? 2, okay, good. 3, all right, and 4. All right, everyone seems about ready. Some people are having their coffee. And these ones are just about to wake up. So I think we're in a good place here. The doorbusters, team 4, might be getting a little low on stamina, and it looks like Tanya's gonna have a bad time. I don't know why. We've got 3 hours till they get here. So in the hour mark, I'm gonna load up these shuttles, and we're gonna go for it. Some of these people, unfortunately, are our researchers. So the research here is gonna take a hit, while we are giving the pirates their hits. 1 hour left, and so we draft our teams. Now, team 3, did we lose somebody in the last fight? I think we lost somebody, didn't we? So we're gonna need to find, okay, team 4, 3, and 2. Yeah, let's get you guys to enter that craft. 4, enter the craft here. 3, we're going to need a new shooty person. Tobias, what's your deal here? Tobias has a weapons of 1, actually of almost 60%. He's hard-working. I mean, I like Tobias for this. Does Tobias? He doesn't have a gun already, which doesn't necessarily stop him from being used. Dencarion, weapons of 3, accuracy 62. Smart. Surrender is not amazing because he's smart, so he knows when to give up. Well, Dencarion, you, my friend, have been drafted. So Dencarion's going to head and grab himself a firearm. Meanwhile, the pirates are coming in. We might have to do a sneaky ceasefire situation. I don't know. Maybe we could think about that. But I think we're going to be okay. The pirates are jumping in here. What do we have? Can't really see their vessel just yet. Oh, because the game is paused because I'm an idiot. Very nice coloring. It's kind of like, it looks like whiter than ours, I think, maybe. The windows at the front. Okay, let's give Dencarion an SMG. And let's get him over here. Okay, Team 4. Hang on. Team 3 is now this. Dencarion, don't worry. You'll get an outfit. An outfit? You'll get an outfit if you earn it. All right, so let's have this team. Oh, come on. I clicked the wrong thing. There we are. What the heck? Oh, they haven't boarded yet. That's why. Okay, well, let's get this shuttle doing something. Click on the shuttle. There we go. Let's have it dock. Where's the best ingress point? Let's have it dock right there. All right, because they're going to start firing any second now, and so we need to be able to withstand a good couple of pot shots. Let's get this team. Here we are. Let's bring you guys out to about there. Whew. Okay, the rounds have started coming in. Dencarion, not sure what he's gotten himself into, heads to the shuttle he was ordered to join. Team 1, in the meantime, is not being used. Is it because I'm giving them a break? I don't know. I just didn't feel like using them. We're going to dock these guys on the other side of the ship. Wish us luck. Hopefully, actually, you know what? Wish us luck, but also wish us water. That's really what we need here. Oh man, it's just so cool. I mean, obviously my ship's taking a lot of hits, but it is just so cool to watch. An AI thing that I've noticed is, like, I'm not sure why they're trying to lower the shields on each one. They'd be a good way through some of the hull on this ship, except I have 3 hull stabilizers, so that would be good. But they'd be a good ways through our hull if they just stayed focusing their fire on one ship. So right now they're taking the Starlighter's shields down, giving the Fourchette a time to get her shields back up, if they're even on red alert, which they aren't. But again, I don't know, I'm not too worried, because we'll have these guns spiked in no time. I don't know if this is new, but do you see that movement? Is that new or not? Good lord, that's cool. Wish our teams luck as they begin their boarding process. All right, so we're going to dock you here. And yeah, I'm doing a little bit of the cheese again. Okay, we're going to keep them in there. Ready to strike as soon as some folks come into a bad firing position. And then we're going to have to get to... Okay, so they are working through. The shields on the Starlighter are now down. The Starlighter is going to start taking hull hits if we don't move fast. So Team 4 is going to head out here. I think what we need to do is get... Okay, so pop that door quick. Get over here. Meanwhile, Team 2 joins us. Team 2 and 3. Oh, 4 is... That's what I was looking for. Okay, 3, get back over here. 2 and 4, come on in. Now, I'm told that having them kneel does give them a bit more of an advantage, a bit of a cover bonus. So we'll do that. But the other thing to remember here is that we basically have this stormtrooper armada coming in here. So, you know, again, not too worried. I say right before losing my entire crew. All right, come on in, Team 4. We're going to head straight to the command center, as I think that's where most of them are going to be. If we create a bit of a firing line like this, we can have Team 4, the doorbursters, stay back. Team 4, pop a knee. Kathy, come forward and pop this door open. All right, pop this door open here. Head on in there. See if you can trigger whatever the trap is that's laid for us. Kathy moves in and has cleared the room. The doorbursters move in. Take up a position. Okay, this is a pretty bad position here, but that's okay. Team 4, grab a knee. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong, and thank you for your comments, but I'm just not sure if it does anything. Kathy is going to pop this door and head on in. And she surrendered. That was very surprising. She got surprised, but Cal, Sargolius, and the others are not ready for the surprise that awaits them. A hail of bullets come out, leaving Jacob fairly injured. Okay, he's down. Carl, we don't really need to kill people anymore. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. Oh, they've got us in a trap now. Careful. Gabby, get out of there. Move these guys in here. Have we lost anybody yet? No, but things are getting very dire for Frank, who's taken a lot of hits here. Okay, that got really messy, but it worked. All right. Going forward and accept their surrender. And let's see what they've got on board this ship. Couple of credits, hyperfuel, or a 5.7 pistol. Okay, fine. Well, yeah, not going to be doing that. We're going to be taking you all prisoner, in fact. Quite the opposite. But what we do need to do here is pause really quickly and briefly take a look at our teams. I believe we haven't lost anybody yet, but where's Frank? Okay, we've got Frank back. Frank is got 17 health, so he needs to get back on board. Okay, Frank, draft and get back on board that ship. Gabby, let's draft you and get you back on board the shuttle immediately. Kathy does have a regressing wound as well, so we're going to get Kathy on board. That was a pretty spicy battle there. Things did not go well for us for a bit there. I'm a little worried about Frank. 17 health, that's all he has to get back. In the meantime, let's grab some, drafted folks that seem in good health, and let's scan the rest of this vessel. Scroats, well done. I don't know if Scroats has been in a firefight yet, but he did a good job. You guys need to explore the rest of the back of this ship here. All right, so those are our injured folks. We're going to get our injured crew. Let's take them home. We do need 3 beds, though, don't we? Let's go here, actually. Let's dock, and let's see if we can get them seen to on this clinical, like on the food/medical ship. In the meantime, we're going to dock this vessel up. And who do we have nearby? Tony, I think you can start rounding up some of the prisoners here. I don't think Cassia is going to make it, but we'll try to get her because we like a good Cassia. We like another Cassia on board. All right, go and get Sargalas to follow you. Let's get you all on board that shuttle. In the meantime, we're going to continue exploring this derelict, hoping against hope that it just happens to be full of, like, I don't know, 600 water or something. Okay, our ship with our injured people is coming along here. Frank's health is holding steady at 17, but again, not ideal. So we're going to get them to dock, and then we're going to get them on board these 3 med beds, and hopefully they at least get cured, you know what I mean, before they head back to their home vessel. So that's what we're hoping happens at this point. Kathy, Frank, Gabby, dock, good. Go over here, please. Gabby, go do this one. Ship explored, good. Frank, let's get you healed. Whew. Okay, Gabby. Okay, well then go get the other one then. Okay, draft. Go to this one. Okay. So we've got them dealt with. And the haul is 7,000 waters, 2 waters. Wow, all that death for 2 water. Well, there you have it, I guess. There we go. Let's get all that over to the full shed, and let's get those 2 waters over to the Starlighter. Those 2 waters, oh man, are they ever going to, make some great vegetables. Okay, go get Cal, and let's get him on board a vessel. In the meantime, we have a bunch of prisoners over here, so let's dock this one back home, which will automatically dump out the prisoners. Actually, we're going to probably... Whoops, what happened? That was a little... Sorry, for those of you watching, that was probably a little bit too much camera movement there. That's what we needed to do. There we go. How do you get it? Okay, let's just double-click on Samantha. There we are. On draft. Think we have any other prisoners left? Well, regardless, they're going to start mining this ship for all it's worth. Maybe we'll get some more water out of some of these other devices here. Cal doesn't seem to be following. Let's get Cassia number 2 to get Cal following us. I might have screwed that up there. Come on, follow me. There we are. Get on board. There we are. Let's get you home, and let's get all of your stuff off of this ship. In the meantime, we should also salvage the energy scrap, as always, the infra scrap. and maybe the tech scrap, just so that we can release any other, resources that might be good. Oh, Reeby has joined. Or Rebby? At any rate, another mouth to feed. Wednesday has worked very hard, but because of the new skilled crew member of Rebby, or Reebs, or whatever we want to call her. Let's call her Reebs. I like Reebs. Reebs. Wednesday is now able to retire because I think she's got great research, so I kind of want her to be doing that rather than all of this killing. And she's only got weapons 1. Again, I don't know if that does anything yet. By Alpha 12, I'm not sure if anything's implemented with that, but her accuracy is okay. However, Reebs, where is she? Reebs here, weapons 3, accuracy 62, and she's not going to surrender anytime soon. So, Reebs, welcome aboard. And Wednesday, you are hereby relieved of duty. Dr. Babyface has done a great job of patching everybody up, and the 3 injured crew members are healing up on board the colony ship. Well, I feel like the pirates have heard about our exploits and have come to help their brothers out. A little too late, obviously. However, there's still too much of value here for me to just leave this area. Again, we are running really low on water. It seems like the best way to get water is trade and not combat, but it looks like combat is not letting us make that decision. The pirate ship Echo joins the fight, and it is an absolute beast. Look at this thing. 2 front windows. I mean, look at the design is absolutely fantastic, and it looks so intimidating. I almost just want to, ask it, like, sue for peace, maybe. But it's space, and space has no room for forgiveness in it. I guess, so I say. In the meantime, we are trying to get some folks on board to put together a fire team, but things have become a little chaotic, as we have a shuttle over here with a couple of people on it, and everyone else seems to be a little bit all over the place. So unfortunately, this ragtag group here, as soon as Scroats gets on board, is all we have to go with. I'm not even sure which fire teams we have organized for this fight right now, but it's going to be a bloody one. The guns this time are lighting up the fourchette, and it seems as though they've heard my criticisms and are now primarily focusing all of their fire on that ship. In the meantime, we are going to dock our ragtag group of fire teams all in the same spot, and we're going to move carefully together. This backup will be provided by, I believe, Denkarion, who's one of the team members. But again, things are getting a little bit spicy. Okay, take a knee. Things are about to get bad. The rest of our team joins. And then we're going to actually dock this shuttle around the back here for a quick escape if we need to. Meanwhile, Freya here. Man, Freya was she was cruising for a fight. She was looking for it, I would say, almost. All right, the team moves forward a little bit. We are waiting for that other shuttle, but it's backup that we just might not be able to work with. Hang on, pull back. Marie, get out of there. Okay. Cassia has taken some bad hits, so we got to pull Cassia back. In the meantime, we got to pull everybody back as the wall is destroyed. Make sure that Reebs here, who doesn't have a firearm, I forgot to arm Reebs, so she's essentially useless right now, we're about to get into a real doozy of a firefight here. Tony is taking a lot of hits, so we're going to pull Tony back. Tony's given up. That's okay. Marie has also given up, but so too has most of their crew, so we move forward carefully. Things are getting desperate here. Gideon's coming into fire. So we take some pot shots at Gideon, hoping to get him with a good lucky... Oh my goodness, Reebs is coming in just to punch him. Reebs, get out of there. Reebs, there's too many of them. Reebs, you're going to get... Okay, Reebs gave up, but I mean, it was a good distraction. Reebs is a great addition to the team. She took quite that distraction there. We're going to need some backup here, so we're going to kneel these folks. And where's that backup? One more fighter joining us here. We're starting to have a lot of people giving up, but more on their side than ours. No, fire. There we go. I think... Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, things got chaotic there for a little bit, but it was worth it. As the rest of the team heads off to finish exploring the ship, we look at Reebs, who is an absolute legend, by the way, and we go talk to Sevoria here to accept their surrender. In one of the... Oh, no, that was not the button I thought I clicked. Go and talk. There we go. Sorry about that. And we accept another pirate surrender in less than, I don't know, 5 minutes apart. I just don't know. It's just chaos right now. But we take some more prisoners onto our ship. We're going to have to look for the merchants or the military right away so that we can deal with all these new prisoners and not have to deal with all these mouths to feed. I deal, at times, very efficiently with pirates, but today has been a very messy one, that's for sure. All right, get on board this shuttle with those pirates, and let's get our bounty. And hopefully build some robots here. How much research is left? 61. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. The prison is a packed nightmare. So I think the best thing to do for them, really, is give them a window. I think that's going to help them a lot because it is getting packed in here. And, I mean, that's just the best I can do right now. And there we have it. Research has been completed on our logistics robot station. We're going to get carried away. We're going to get started right away on the salvage robot station. But let's pause here and take a look at this new facility we have. I think it's a facility? Nope. Resource? Robots. Here it is, the robot button. All right. Now, how big is this thing? Oh, that's awesome. It's not very big at all. So we could fit this in a lot of spots if we make sure, if we have like all of our, we can just put it right here. I mean, there's an easy spot to build it, obviously right there. Lots of spots really, but I think I want it here, and we're going to melt the ice on the other ship and have been doing that for a while now. So let's get rid of that thing. We don't really need it. This area here is a tinderbox anyway. So let's get our logistics robot built. And for that, we need an energy block, two tech blocks, and an infra block. Okay. I mean, get this on high construction priority because after all the chaos of this episode, we're going to need to see some robots here. Isn't that what we're here for? Alpha 12 overview. Insufficient available to build robot. Okay, here we go. What does the robot need? The robot needs quite a lot of stuff. 0.1 energy cells, some steel plates, plastic, and a electronic component. It looks like we have a wealth of everything. So that means I want to build a bunch of these robots. So how do you... It just builds them in general, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. So it just keeps building them? Okay, well, who's on it here? Electronics component is being brought. Gabby is bringing that. Okay, no jobs. Oh, so it's just building one. So what do we have here? Our first robot. It's charging up. So it probably just uses power then. Oh, it uses quite a lot. 10. Okay, yeah, so it slurps up a lot of power here, and it must be a one-to-one relationship, maybe. Maybe. Oops. Where's he going? Oh, there he goes. He's off to do robot stuff. Okay, are they going to make another one? Okay, I see. All right, so it shakes power, so you're just going to drain your power, sure. However, it looks like a one-to-one, kind of like the shuttle bay. So we just get one robot for one station. So the more of those I build... I just heard somebody whistling. This is amazing. Oh, Alpha 12, you have not disappointed. Here goes our little logistics robot. I can't wait to see what the salvage robots are going to get up to. It's all right. The charge is holding steadily. I'm not sure how much logistics he's going to get through. I wish we could rename him. Oh, my goodness. Yes, we can. We can rename him. Okay, well, what should we name this guy? Something robotic. How about Felix? All right. So Felix the robot here is already doing a great job. Already hard at work doing logistics. I assume tirelessly or until the charge wears out, at which point he'll come back here and suck out 10 energy, units. So we could make a room full of these stations, I think. It doesn't look like it allows me to build another one. So if that robot gets destroyed or something, then I guess we can build another one. Each station looks to hold one robot. I guess that makes sense. You don't want to spam the ship full of logistics robots. Also, it would drain all your power anyway. And they look quite... Now, let's be honest, they're a bit slow. Maybe there's a way to boost their speed or something. If anything, that'll be researched down the line as they add more. But so far, the addition to Alpha 12 with the windows and the paint, clown ship, And the robots has been one of the better updates. Oh, he's delivering it right to Scroats. Scroats gets some medical supplies. So if we can get more of these robots going, that's really going to help us. And I think, again, comment down below what you want to see. But if we do something along those lines, like a logistics robot based economy and a small crew, kind of Firefly-esque. We really get to know each character. I think that could be a lot of fun. But what would be also fun? A massive Borg cube with streets filled with logistics robots running about their business somewhat tirelessly. Good work, Felix. I'm going to take a look at your robot priorities here. Oh, you can work on any ship at all. Okay, well, let's keep you on the fourchette. Thank you, Felix. You'll stay here. And we begin our research on the salvage robots. Those will be next. And who knows what else Space Haven has in store for us. But whatever it does have in store for us, it's going to be interesting, exciting, and tough. We got to sell these folks fast. We got to get them to the military for justice immediately. This is going to be bad. This is causing a lot of food problems with our already growing food problems. Can I survive one more episode? We will find out in the next episode of Space Haven. But hopefully you found this to be some truly solid content. And we will see you all. Oh, we can put another window in here. We will see you all in the next one. Still got to get one of those big ones. Yes, window. Oh, I love it.